South Mississippi, it has been 1 year since a program geared towards foster kids expanded into Mississippi. First Place for Youth provides stable housing and support to transition-age foster children as they transition to adulthood. CEO Thomas Lee joins us in studio to mark the milestone. Great to have you in studio. I read all about this organization. It just seems absolutely incredible. So we're honored to have you here to tell us all about it.
Thank you for having us. We're looking forward to doing more. So as you said, we've been here for 1 year in the state of Mississippi, serving foster youth ages 18 to 21 from Gulfport all the way to Hattiesburg and all over the state. And so it's an amazing partnership we have with the state child welfare system to really create great opportunities for young people that are becoming adults. We teach them life skills, help them find their first job, get a better job, and then ultimately identify what career path they want to go on for the rest of their lives. We make sure that they enroll in college, some type of post-secondary education, so they're learning the kind of skills that are going to help them get the wages so they can be successful, independent, and be able to realize their hopes and dreams.
Being only 22 years old, I know the importance of that age from 18 to 21 where you're making those decisions that will impact the rest of your life. And I know it can be more difficult not growing up in a stable home environment. So for y'all to really rally around these children and help them make these critical decisions is huge. Now, what are some of the things that y'all do, year round to really help them?
So we set them up like you would set up your own child for their first time off into college and into life. We give them the very first apartment, outfitted with all the furniture and incidentals that they may need to be able to live. And then we wrap a team around them that's going to help them develop life skills, that's going to help them learn how to develop financial literacy skills, going to help them go out and find their first job. We teach them how to go out and also enroll in school and making sure that they get great grades while they're in class, while they're in school. And then also finally, help them start to be able to develop the level of self-confidence that when they go after a milestone that they can achieve each and every one without any problem. They already have all the gifts and levels of resilience and grit that they need. We're just there to be a champion and supporting and cheerleading them along the way.
I think that it's important to say that these children aren't any different from your average child, that they just need some of that extra support when they are making these critical decisions in life that will affect them long time down the road. Do y'all do things year round that people can donate to or events that help y'all raise money to support these children? Always.
We're always looking for support, and we want to build our entire network of believers in First Place for Youth. I think one of the things that people want to get involved, one of the things we're trying to do here in Mississippi is make sure that we get our youth access to some of the great jobs and industries that are native to the state of Mississippi. If you have a job, if you have an industry, if there are opportunities where you're looking for talent and skills, we'd love to partner with them, and we'd like to partner with you to be able to come up with an idea of getting more of our youth plugged in some of the great jobs that are, like I said, native here to the state. One of the things that I believe across the country, there's lots of talk about the labor market and opportunities for finding new workers, and I feel like there's over 200,000 young people aging out of foster care that could fill those positions. We need to put them to work. They want the work. They want to be able to go off and get their first homes and think about their futures. And I think this is where we could all come together as a village to make that happen.
Something that's really running through my mind while we're talking about this is just, it doesn't matter what you come from. It is what you make of yourself and the opportunities that you present for yourself. So I think that that's very important in working with these children. Reminding them that it's the opportunities that you present yourself, and that's what y'all are helping these children be able to do. So it's just overall an incredible thing. And before we wrap, so people can find out more information, do y'all have social media or a website that they can keep up with?
We do. So let me encourage all of your viewers to go to firstplaceforyouth.org, learn more about our work. We're in 7 states around the country. We've been serving young people aging out of foster care for over 28 years. Starting in 1998, we saw a problem and we decided to come up with a solution that was going to make a difference. Our work is evidence-based. We are doing some amazing work all over the country, serving thousands of young people, and like I said, setting them up for success after foster care is over. Foster care is just a chapter in the book. It's not the whole book.
Exactly.
And so again, I hope everyone that's listening to the sound of our voices as we talk about this today look as an opportunity to go out, spread the word, talk about it with their friends and neighbors. Let's get everybody involved. Nobody's absolved from this particular problem, and we can solve it in our lifetime if we all get involved.
Absolutely. That's just truly incredible. Thank you so much for joining me in studio today. It was great to have you and hear all about this organization. South Mississippi, make sure that you check them out so that we can give opportunities to our foster children here in the state. And